Yesterday, Anthropic finally dropped Claude 3.7 Sonnet, the most anticipated and maybe the most feared AI model for programmers. The reaction? Explosive. The top comment? People waiting for this video. Well, here we are. I've already burned through millions of tokens testing it. And let me tell you, this one hits different. Claude 3.7 isn't just an upgrade. It's a breakthrough. Faster, smarter. And now, it has a new thinking mode designed to mimic human problem solving. But the big question is, are we looking at the AI that replaces programmers? Let's find out. Claude 3.7 is now a coding powerhouse. It dominates benchmarks, solving over 70% of real GitHub issues, beating OpenAI's GPT-4 Turbo, DeepSeek, and Gemini. But the real game changer, Claude Code, a CLI tool that lets you build, test, and execute code inside your project. Think about that. This isn't just another AI assistant. It's an autonomous coding agent, a tool that can write, test, and refine its own code. And the dev community? Losing it. Some say, we're cooked. Are they right? Are they? Installing Claude Code is simple. Just run npm install CLI, and boom. But be warned, it's not cheap. At $15 per million tokens, it's pricier than most AI models. Once installed, it reads your entire code base, giving it full project context. First test, a random name generator in Dino. Result? Flawless. It wrote the code. It created a dedicated test file. It validated and improved its own logic. Impressive. But that was an easy task. Next, I asked it to build a svelte UI, a microphone visualizer. It recognized the tech stack, TypeScript, Tailwind, the works. The result? Clean, polished, functional. For comparison, I had GPT-4 Turbo generate the same thing. Claude? Way better. But it ignored Tailwind and TypeScript even though they were in the project. It also failed to use Svelte 5's rune syntax. And the cost? 65 cents. Could have bought a banana instead. Recently, Apple had to disable end-to-end encryption in the UK. So, can Claude Code build a secure encryption tool in JavaScript? Every other AI has failed this test. ChatGPT failed. Gemini failed. DeepSeek failed. Claude. It rewrote huge chunks of my code. It took forever. And it still doesn't work. Worse? I've become so dependent on AI, I don't even know how to fix it. Which leads to the biggest question. AI makes us faster. AI makes us more efficient. But is AI making us dumber? If models like Claude keep advancing, are we forgetting how to code without them? And if the AI overlords shut down the servers, what happens then? No doubt, Claude 3.7 is powerful. It dominates benchmarks. It writes front-end UI better than GPT-4 Turbo. It self-corrects through test-driven development. But it's expensive. It's not perfect. And it might be training us to rely too much on AI. So, is Claude 3.7 the beginning of the end for programmers? Right now? Number. But ask me again, in a year.